Why would you fuck with me? How could you fuck with me? Why do you fuck with me?
4, 3, 2, 1. So we back on the AP show. We got
I'm HVRRY P.
I'm HighJak.
okay. So what's new? Like what's like you got a recent project called Basement.
Yeah, the Basement EP.
So why'd you call it the Basement?
It's because like every song we recorded on that project was in my basement. I just got a little setup down there, some equipment, just at my place.
So what do you consider your favorite song off the EP? Your personal favorite?
My personal favorite is probably Style Off My Wave. That one I like a lot just because it's got kind of a climatic entrance and then you don't really know what's going to happen and then it drops and it's just like some like West Coast type vibes. But I also like Walter a lot too. That was pretty dope.
Why'd you call it Walter?
So the bar in it is like, I'm like Walter White, cook that shit in my home. And we're talking about like beats.
Here's that beats.
But like, I don't know, just like kind of came up and I was like, oh, we should just call it Walter. Because Walter White cooking with that in my home. I think for the music video, we're gonna like put on hazmat suits and shit. And then like be in the, like, our friend has a trailer. So we're gonna flash in and out of that shit, make it look really trippy.
Kind of like Breaking Bad, like spoof.
Are you a Breaking Bad fan?
Yeah, I fucking love it.
Have you saw the movie?
Yeah, it's pretty shit's great.
Best movie of 2019, man.
Yeah.
But what do you consider your favorite song off the EP?
Same with him. Probably Off My Wave. Yeah, it's just the flow in it. I just like how it flows together and everything. But then I also like The Basement. It's the last song on there.
Says a lot of people always ask about why'd you call it English, so it's like here it is.
And I never have an answer.
Yeah,
I don't even
why do you call it Emily?
The only reason it's called Emily is because the song I sampled to make the beat was like titled Emily something, so I just called it Emily. And we never really changed anything.
Stuck with it, man.
Thought it was kind of cool, man. Match the song even though we don't even say Emily in the song.
Yeah. So did you ever look for any inspirations to this EP besides Breaking Bad?
Definitely not maybe like TV shows, stuff like that, but more like, so Jackson, he comes from alternative rock kind of, like that was his main lane, and then we met last year, like January, and then he's just naturally a great singer, so we kind of meshed a little bit like his singing with the like beats I make, which are more like trap, even though I don't really rap like a trap rapper, I'd say. I kind of do my own thing, and then probably made like 20 songs maybe, like before we kind of just like narrowed it down to 6 for our first release.
Okay, so do you ever freestyle your music, or do you just how do you guys do your method of music?
So for like all the songs on the EP, I'd say most all of them I freestyled on it, and then if I didn't like it, I like the flow at least, I would go back and redo it. You wrote a lot of your lyrics.
I usually write everything. That's just what I'm used to. But I mean, like, I think on at least one of those songs, like I had to freestyle, like at least a hook on there or something. I can't even remember, but it really depends. Like
that's
if
kind
we're
of just
feeling
like,
the freestyle, we'll freestyle it. But if not, but we want to make it work, we just start writing.
Have you ever made a song where it's just a straight freestyle?
yeah.
What do you consider your best freestyle so far?
Probably. Well, we have a track that we played at our first concert that we had together a couple of months back, called Dance Freestyle with our friend Cartier. He goes by Cardi the Genius. Yeah,
Sure.
it depends because unfortunately I still live with my parents, so like I don't have the finances to just be free right now and live wherever I want, do whatever I want. I still kind of have to abide by their rules, which is shitty, and that's why I'm moving out. I think me and him are about to get a place down here, hopefully in April, with another producer. His name is DR Riggs. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he does a lot of stuff with Kansas City rappers. He's really dope. He's rapping himself too. We made a couple tracks with him. But yeah, besides that, it's basically just knowing you can go into a bar without getting an MIP. It's the fun part about it, I'd say.
So you went to KU as well.
Yeah.
How do you consider your college experience?
It was awesome for sure.
We both dropped out of KU
Yeah,
though.
both dropped out of KU. It was like it's definitely fun up there to party, but like I was studying to be an engineer, like did every field of engineering, and then I kind of just when I got into music like beginning of my sophomore year of college, and I kind of just felt like that was my calling in life. And I already had a gut feeling that I wouldn't really graduate from KU. So like once music took over, I was like, all right, I know what I like have to do. I have to drop out, start saving up money, get some equipment, start learning how to make beats and stuff. That's what I did.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take a break real quick. Switch to my other camera. We'll be back.
All right.
Alright, I'll just cut that last part now.
So we back on the AP show, and I like to like wonder what is your best work so far? Like, what do you consider your best work so far?
Besides like the songs that we just came out with, I'd say the best work is probably yet to come. From like my standpoint, I'm definitely the harshest critic of my work, so like I always feel like there's room for improvement, and even before we mastered all the songs, there were still things I wanted to change with each song, whether it be like vocal volume and stuff like that. But I mean, I just practice every day. We try to make a few beats every day. Try to like do new stuff every day at least. Because if you get stuck doing the same thing, you're never gonna really excel or get better at it.
Right. So how long have you been making music?
Probably like three years. Like, I don't know like the exact day I started, but I know that it was sometime in college, like my first 2 years.
So when did you start making music?
Before him, he's already surpassed me in production-wise, I'd say. But no, I started. I mean, like making music senior in high school, but it was different music. I mean, I was in a band and stuff. But production-wise, like being on Logic and stuff. I mean, it was kind of around that time, but I was not taking it seriously at all, nor did I know what I was doing. I probably started taking it seriously like 2 years ago.
Okay. When did you start taking music seriously? Like right when you started doing it?
Yeah, I was like, well, when I first started doing that, I had a like pretty serious relationship with my girlfriend. And then like the more I would work on music, the more she would kind of like get upset that I'm spending time on it. So I eventually I had to like break up with her, and then after that I just like went full in on the music, like grinded on it every day, watch YouTube tutorials, how to get better and shit.
Is that the girl you made the song about?
It's not.
I told you I was wrong about that.
So,
I didn't fucking know.
So wait, I'm still unclear. Like, who is Emily?
It's just the name. So like, I sampled an old ass song to make that shit, and then I just put trap drums on it, and then I didn't know I was gonna make a song to it, so I didn't know what to really save it as, and I saw Emily's theme, I think it's the name of the sample, so I just named it Emily. That's literally it.
And then it's kind of funny because
How did you feel about it?
what this just the song is.
This the name of the song, Emily.
I was like the advocate to keep it as Emily. I think more so than him, just because like I don't know, like we said earlier, like I just thought it was just a cool name. Like it just kind of that's what we had it at. Even when we finished the song, it was still named Emily. You're kind of thinking like, what should we name it? And I was like, I don't know. I kind of like Emily. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
It just kind of
fits
fits
the
for
vibe.
Yeah.
It just works.
I mean, it did. I mean, that's my favorite song. So I'm like,
It's
thank
pretty
you for
funny
that.
though, because that song is like we have. Well, no, we have a bunch of samples of
Oh yeah.
Anchorman in it.
Yeah.
So it's like
It would make more sense to call it like Ron Burgundy or something.
Yeah.
Ron.
We're always referencing these movies and TV shows.
So do you ever go for a vibe in recording?
Absolutely. Yeah, so every single time we're cooking up, I just look at him and I'm like, what kind of vibe are you going for? And then like whatever he says, I know what to like, which drums to pull up, and what instruments, what VSTs to pull up, or if we're going for like a real certain vibe, he'll pick up his guitar and I'll tell him like, oh, that note sounded good, like go off that one. So
There's a lot of times when like he'll come through and he'll like, you know, like a popular song or something. You'll just pull it up on YouTube, like, yo, listen to this shit. We should make something like this, and then we'll kind of go into the session with like the inspiration of whatever song that might be.
So, what's the top 5 things you need in the studio when recording?
What are the top 5?
Things you need in the studio.
Oh,
when
need?
recording?
Incense. We always burn incense.
Incense.
We call it
is
blessing
the
up.
number one thing.
Bless up before you sesh up. That's the rule.
To all artists.
You heard it here live, you know what I'm saying? You heard it here live, like.
That's the key to a good.
It
So
is.
that's one.
Incense, weed, alcohol.
Bowers.
Yes, sir.
We've been usually drinking wine though. We'll
Yeah.
we'll just down a bottle of wine.
I fucking love wine. Like Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Noir, top 2 favorite for sure. And then,
Like some good lighting too. We'll like turn off all the lights in my basement. We just got like a couple there, so it's like
it's good lighting, good like set the vibe, get the energy right. And then for me, I always need to have a hoodie. I don't know what it is. I just love wearing hoodies, so I have to have a hoodie.
So do you guys stay up all night recording, or it's like, do you have a time where it's like, you know, we gotta wrap this up?
Depends, I'd say. If his parents or my parents are out of town, we'll be up till like 3 or 4.
I feel like we're kind of up that late anyways.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's like, cause I mean he'll get off work, and he doesn't get off work sometimes till like 9. So he'll just come over by like 10, and then we'll just sesh until like 2 a.m.
And then we'll just chill for another 2 hours.
So it goes pretty late sometimes. Most of the
Sure, further than you.
Yeah. Smoke, listen to what we just made.
Yeah.
Like, yep.
Man.
Sounds dope.
So, do you see an improvement from your beats to how you started to how you are now?
Yeah. When I first started, they were trash because I didn't know how to make beats, so I had to like look up like drum patterns, like where you put the snare and shit like that. And then after a year of that, it was about a year and a half of that stuff. It was more of like, all right, now that I know how to make beats, but I didn't really know how to mix them all that well. And leveling is a really, really, like, can't stress enough how much it is importance-wise when making beats, because you don't want your 808s tearing out someone's sub. So you're like, just like making them so loud that it distorts a lot of the song. And I still try to find new ways to make my mix sound cleaner. So like that's where I am right now, is just like making it sound as clean and professional as I can, while like also making it sound as new as I can, because everyone's heard like those basic like dum 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 like for the 808s. Like that stuff gets kind of boring after a while. And if you really want to get your name out there, you always have to like give people something new, something refreshing.
Yeah. So, when did you record your first track?
I probably first recorded myself in a closet at my friend's house in college, and that was terrible because I didn't know how to mix vocals at all, or like, so I just went on GarageBand, found a free YouTube beat, I uploaded it, I thought it was dope, and I showed it to my friends, and they're like, it's not that good. So that's when I was like, because I was a rapper first, I really was into rapping, and thought I was gonna be the best rapper ever, still think I can be, but I kind of laid back on that, and worked on beats, so now I'm like a producer first, I'd say.
So, when did you record your first song?
My first song was like back when I, like senior in high school, I think, maybe like junior, senior of high school, and me and one of my best buddies, I can't remember how I got the beat. I think I like downloaded it off of YouTube or something, but it was called Every Day. And it actually kind of hit for some people. Like, there's this one kid, one of our friends, who like still to this day is like, yo, bro, I still love that song. I still listen to that shit. But I mean, it wasn't the best by any means, but it wasn't the worst shit ever. But I mean, obviously, when you're first just starting to do that shit in high school, like all your friends are like, bro, stop. Like, like you're not a fucking rapper. Like, stop. And I kind of did for a while, but no.
I feel what you're
Here
saying.
we are.
Yeah, so how often do you travel for your music?
I haven't traveled at all yet, besides I live in Olathe, like at Joe Park, so It's like a 40-minute drive down to like where everyone I work with is at. So that's basically about it. But hopefully we can maybe go to like South by Southwest or something like that.
That'd be sick.
You'll be sick.
I'll be there.
Yeah,
You'll be there.
I mean, shit. I know you traveled. You lived in LA for 3 months, right?
Mhm.
So how often do you travel for music?
So, I mean, with my band, we've done a lot of traveling, like all around the Midwest. Just played Chicago, played all around Colorado, like Denver, Breckenridge, like probably like 5 different cities in Colorado, Telluride. We've done South by Southwest, so like Austin, we played in Dallas, Houston. Been in a lot of places, Ohio.
Yeah, I was about to bring up. So how'd you end up getting into the Ohio State Fair?
That was the Iowa State Fair.
Yeah.
That was a while ago. I can't remember. Our drummer at the time just like booked it for us. Just drove down there. That was a really fun gig. I mean, it was kind of shitty because it was storming so fucking hard by the end of our set, and like this lightning bolt hit like not even like 100 feet away from us. It was fucking crazy. Loud as shit. We got it on video too. I think you can see it on Captiva's, this is my band. You can see it on our Instagram. I'm pretty sure I posted that a while ago. But yeah, no, we just booked that show.
Yeah. So did you learn anything while living in LA?
Yeah, I actually did. I mean, you know, that's probably for like HighJak shit, for my solo stuff. LA is probably the only traveling I've done. I landed in this house with a bunch of artists, and you know, they really, what I learned mainly was the grind. I mean, they all would like Uber drive and then come home, make music. Some of them were signed, so like they were working like that. I was seeing music videos go down. I shot music videos. Yeah, so I just learned how to really grind on the music stuff and what you should be doing on a daily basis. But then also, like, the biggest thing I learned, I think, or no, probably the grind's the biggest thing. Then another important thing I learned is just like content is super important. Like, you've got to be posting content. Like, you guys, you make content. Like, this is content. And like, you just got to keep grinding, posting content every day, because that's how you blow up these days, is on the internet. So,
Facts. Look at 6ix9ine. This dude's a whole rat, and he just learned how to master marketing, basically. Am I right?
For sure. Trolling is marketing too. Memeing. Like, that shit is content.
So how do you feel about the 6ix9ine just all this crap about 6ix9ine?
I mean, I don't know. I don't follow it too much. Like, I think if he gets out or whatever, like, he's still gonna make music, and people are still gonna listen to it, and he's still gonna make a fuck ton of money. Like, I don't think he's gonna be like touring really or anything, because I'd say that's pretty dangerous, you know. But I still think he's gonna make a bag once he gets out of jail if he continues to make music.
So what do you consider your top 5 albums?
Shit, like ever.
I'll let you go first. Like ever. Just pick a top 5.
Think about that.
I'm gonna go Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd. Good Kid, Mad City. Good AM, Mac Miller. What's the Pablo album by Kanye called? Life of Pablo. That one's great. Shit. I'm trying to think.
I can't even like.
Oh
think of
yeah,
that
and then
video.
I think it's called The Sans Triad by Isaiah Rashad. He's one of my favorite rappers. He's so good live.
So what's your top 5 albums?
Dark Side of the Moon is definitely one of mine for sure. Tame Impala, their album called Inner Speaker, I think it was their second album. The Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. I was always going through that one. Trying to think of more like hip hop shit. Oh, Kids by Mac Miller was huge, and then Cushion Orange Juice by Wiz Khalifa. That was a mixtape.
Yeah, Wiz Khalifa's good.
That is the all-time.
I was listening to the shit the other night, last night I think.
Mac and Wiz are like what got me.
That's a mixtape, not an album.
I know, that's what I was saying. So like,
Do you consider Wiz Khalifa a symbol of weed?
Yeah.
Bro, he was the pioneer of
Yeah.
making smoking weed while rapping like cool. Like,
Yeah.
because he was like one of the first ones to do it on video, and like people caught on that nobody really gave a shit. Like he wasn't getting arrested or anything, you know, he was doing his thing, he's smoking on it, and then everybody starts doing it. I believe Mac Miller was probably the second one to come and start doing that all
Yeah,
the
they
time.
kind of came up together, which is dope.
Yeah,
I
the GOAT.
think.
Yeah, both from Pittsburgh too. That's
So are you guys from KC?
Yeah, I don't live in Kansas City, but I guess I went to school at Rockers, which is on 95th and State Line. I grew up in Overland Park.
Yeah, I live in Brooklyn, so
I like Overland Park.
Hunter and third, Crip Gang. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I said that on camera. I'm not part of no Crips or nothing. So, you have any future events coming up?
I believe we might have a future event coming up. I mean, I'm planning on setting up a show for us, especially. I think we'd probably be the headliners just to showcase our EP. You know, at least one show. We gotta do one show with us headlining. You know, with all the buddies there, but somewhere probably right around here in Westport. I mean, we link up with so many different artists, like all around the city. So I don't think it'll be a problem of getting a dope lineup and just making that shit go.
So, do you have any Instagrams we can catch you up for people?
Yeah, mine is at HVRRY P. Turn the A upside down, but they don't have a emoji that has a line through it, so I just made a B. Thought it looked cool. That's about it.
It's pretty dope. I think it looks pretty
Yeah, it was pretty cool. A lot of people are confused by it, but
I really care.
yeah.
Mine is HighJak _. So that's HighJak _.
Yeah, I'm probably just making Instagram to trying to video like all of them. I just realized
That'll do.
Yeah, I just realized I'm like, hold up,
We
bro.
got some stupid ass names.
Yeah. So, I'd like to thank you for both coming on.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Love the project. Keep the work up. And
Thank you, bro.
this is the first video in this room. It's pretty nice. So this is the AP show. This is. You wanna say your name?
HighJak.
And HVRRY P.
And it's the AP show. Peace. Yeah.
Be plotting, niggas be plotting on me. Got my AK-47, 24/7, it's on me. Yo, ho sending me pics, fuck pictures, bitch, come and show me. When you get here, I'm gon' sit here, pull it out, let you blow me. Double clutch like the Rosen, double cup pour the potion. Drink it, move in slow motion while coasting, Lambo keep rolling. Bitch, I take